Welcome to Dama News, Kendertainment's MJ right here. Everyone, thanks for joining me for another one. Happy New Year! We say here in Japan, Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Hopefully you're going to be all having a great New Year 2023. A lot of shit's going to happen. A lot of shit has happened. The last time we did news was, I think, before Christmas. And then Christmas fell on a Sunday. You know, had to spend it with the fam. I'm sure everyone knows that. And then, you know, here comes New Year's. Again, New Year, the first was a Sunday, so I was out of order. Or, you know, just, again, busy family things. And as we all know, probably for most of the cultures and countries around the world, those are the two big holidays. You got to spend a lot of time with the family. You don't have to. You want to. And I gladly did so. So I took a little break from Dama News. But hey, we're back. Weekly Dama News. Fresh start. Fresh shits. 2023. Count how many times I'm going to say that in this episode. It's the first one, though. So congratulations to all of you. And thanks for joining. I see a lot of heads in here. Thank you so much for joining, as always. Always amazing to see. Dubs, Cat, she woke up. All right, any case, there's a lot of stuff that happened, and I definitely missed a lot of the things that did happen. You know, sometimes, or not sometimes, like every week, your phone, maybe you turn it off, tells you about how much time you spent on your phone, on that little, you've been staring into this little black rectangle. You know, how your life force has been sucked into it. And it's been telling me I'm 2 hours less than I was before. Before I think it was like 5 hours a day, which is fucking bonkers to think about. But recently, since the holiday started, it was like 3 hours. I'm like, okay, sweet. So thus, there's probably a lot of news that I missed. In any case, let's go back to turn off the volume to the last one that I saw, which is December 19th is when I saved this shit. Future Friends picking up a new team player. This is a pretty cool thing. DWesty. DWesty now revives as 22, not DWesty, what was it, 57? Hacked account, all that jam. And then, you know, fellow Chromie, there must be maybe something up with the Chromies. Rolf, now ex-Chromie, getting hacked and all that ridiculousness, these Bitcoin all fraud bullshit. It was so annoying to get all those messages and stuff from him. In any case, Future Friends, DWesty's on it. It's really cool to see a group like that, just a local kind of group, pick up big players. Usually, you know, it's kind of the other way around, where a group has performance, a high performance level, and other teams or possibly, you know, companies would see how well they're doing and offer some sponsorship or something here and there. And in this case, it was kind of the opposite, where, you know, DWesty is a pro player already. He's been in the limelight for a long time. And Spotlight, Limelight, what are the differences? I don't know. One's a really dope song by Rush. The other one is just a word. Any case, DWesty is now Future Friends. He's shouted out them a few times, even on the Dama Nerds episode with him. He shouted them out. And it must be, you know, a good click, a nice click. For me, that sounds like kind of like a negative thing. A nice group that he has found, locals, homies to hang out with. Because we all know, like, of course, kendama community is amazing, always open. So many people are very welcoming and stuff. But at the same time, you know, I'm pretty sure just naturally everyone understands the fact that some people just jive a little differently with others. Some stronger connections, some bonds can be a little like, not bond, maybe there's zero bonds. Okay? So it's really cool that teams are being kind of focused. And hopefully with this, like kind of seeing how Future Friends is something that is growing, being more in the spotlight, that other people hopefully will start their own teams like this. All right. It's a tough thing to kind of, I guess, put out to become noticed, but hey, you know, everyone's on Instagram. You got to use those hashtags, maybe hit people up. But the thing is like, it's a really great part of the community, and it can help everyone continue to give them motivation and energy to continue to play. Now, that is something that I highly recommend for anyone. If there's a jam or something going around in your area, or if it's like, an an hour or two away from you, go out, meet the people, right? We've passed this mask scared of being outside and with people lifestyle, I believe. In Japan, it's still a little meh, but overseas, it seems like I see everyone wilding out, masks off, So it's really dope to see that, and I highly recommend, if you don't have a group of people to play kendama with, like, that's totally fine. If you're down with that, it's cool. I believe I've heard plenty of people say that they wish they had more players around their area so they can jam with someone. They had a friend to do it, because when it comes down to it, there's a line drawn in the fucking sand, and it's like, you are about kendama or you're not. Like, you're not like hating it, but it's just like, it's not your cup of tea, if you will, right? So when you do find a kendama homie, a kendama brethren to hang out with, to sesh with, to get nerdy with, it's such a good feeling. So shout out future friends. Shout out any other group that, we don't know about, in the area. Check out your state and just type in like kendama team. I think most of the teams are easily to find like that. If it's like whatever, like I know Indiana Lacers is one out of Indiana, right? And there's a few other smaller ones, but maybe check, in Instagram on that search, type in like kendama and then your area or something. I remember MJR of Kendama Depot talking about how on Instagram, when he is creating posts, he can drop pins on where you're located. So thus you can search for pins, right? Sorry. So which is a good idea, because then you will be able to see how far or close other kendama players are. I don't know about the whole like privacy issue. If you're really kind of like, I don't want to have somebody knowing where, everyone's got their own opinion on it. But hey, it's one kind of good idea to have people find you in your area. DWesty, future friends, next one up, peace and love over here in Japan. Kohaku went down. It's like, New York City, Times Square, the ball drop. That's the shit that everybody watches for New Year's. And in Japan, there are two shows that were the most popular. One of them was a super funny show that they stopped doing. Like two of the biggest comedians were doing it, and they stopped doing this funny, like 6-hour program. And then number one, in my eyes, that was, that funny comedian TV show was always number one. And number two for me was NHK Kohaku. NHK is a broadcasting company here in Japan. And what they would do is, this Kohaku is a battle of different artists, musicians, popular, young, old, new. Some of them just recently dropped albums or some shit. I don't watch that shit. Because most of the music is not my cup of tea. In any case, for the past few years, there has been a enka singer, which is like a Japanese kind of folk genre of music. An enka singer who is down with kendama. He's a kendama player. Not like a hardcore shredder, but hey, he plays kendama. And he kind of uses that as a connection to make a performance for this program. And then, to put the cherry on top of the whole shit, has it focused around, hey, let's do a Guinness Book World Records, try to break this consecutive big cups. How many people can we get catching big cups? Only 1 year so far. I forgot. I maybe think they've done it like, does it say? Okay, they've done it 6 times in Japan. In Japanese, they count like this, 6. Then it's 6 times. And only one time they failed. And everybody remembers number 14 from that one time. Sad face. Yeah. And I think that was probably like 20, I don't even remember. Any case, so they did it again, and they broke their new record. Every year, pretty much, they've been succeeding and breaking their past records. So it's really cool to see, and it really puts in the limelight again. Man, I'm using like the same like 3, phrases this whole episode. Making people watch kendama again. Having it be a part of a daily conversation. Now, here in Japan, kendama is such a normal thing. It's a kid's toy, right? It's a mukashi no asobi, which means like an old style of game, an old game, right? For us in the Western cultures, it's probably like jacks, right? That's what it is. An old ass game that your grandparents played, and now it's not cool. Imagine if jacks got, I wonder, there's probably like a crazy new like street jacks out there. Maybe not. Pog's coming back, who knows? Kendama's here. And so again, here in Japan, it's such a normal grandpa toy. So to see it come back, now of course they're not doing ridiculous tricks. They're all just pulling up a big old cup. But still, people are hyped about it, and there's more awareness that people are still doing it. Look how many people are doing it, young and old, as well as like a lot of famous people. Some musicians are a part of it, as well as some comedians, some actors are in the line. If you watch it, there's a few, I know like Kendama World Records reposted it. I tried to repost it, but I took the whole video, of the song, which is like almost 3 minutes, and I can't upload it to Instagram. Any case, they did it. I don't know how many, 127, or hold on, it should say right here, 127 people. So hey, let's see what's the next biggest group event that could possibly do this. I know it's really expensive, I've heard, to get the Guinness Book people to join and to watch, verify all of that shit that's happening. So maybe you don't want to do it. It's a whole ordeal. It's still cool to see. Does it really make a yeah, it does. I'm kind of like on the fence, like a bit of a booer, I guess you could say, Scrooge when it comes to this kind of like Guinness Book, like world record type stuff. It's like, okay. It's like nobody did it before because nobody kind of cared to do it. But whatever, it's cool. It's another notch in the progress of kendama. So, okay, fine. That's cool. Let's keep it rolling. The origins, go on to the next story. The origins, Mr. Flox. You guys know Mr. Flox? Are you following Mr. Flox? You following the origins? Dope brand, small cups. Everyone's talking about, big cups, small cups coming out of Austria by Irk. Ridiculous player and interesting patent type, all this stuff. But Mr. Flox is a player. He's now a pro player on their team and has released possibly, I think they say, the first non-cosmetic pro model in kendama history. Now, I'm bad with numbers, I'm bad with words, bad with a few things, but non-cosmetic, there's X's on it, there's different types of burns on it. I would say that would be a cosmetic type of thing, but it's full beach, guys. Full beach. You know why? Because if you haven't been following Flox, he is a stall magician, I should say. It's ridiculous to see the tricks that he pulls off. There's an edit that has gone out. It's like fucking 26 minutes or something, like 30 minutes. I went in just randomly. I was doing some work and I saw it as I was fucking around on YouTube. I was like, oh, Mr. Flox, yeah, let me see that. And it opens up and it's like super cinematic right away, like Reservoir Dogs type, I don't know. Someone was getting kidnapped, seemed like. And I saw how long it was. I didn't have that much time to invest. When I watch a movie, when I sit down, I want to go 100% focus on. And I couldn't do it at that time, and I still haven't had the time to do it. So I haven't watched the shit. But I'm super excited to watch that. Maybe I should do this right after here, just make some time for it. But if you guys have seen it, don't tell me anything. Mr. Flox, full beach kendama, stall, wizard, magician, is there another word for sorcerer? Okay, very interesting to see. And hey, they're all sold out, and it's pretty crazy. Okay, it says also the Flox mod is the first only non-cosmetic pro mod in the history of kendama. I would argue GT, I don't know, GT Pro Mod, Nick Stod. That was just raw. Ash, Natty Tama, pretty much. So I don't understand the history of kendama, but hey, let's continue reading. It is the exact replica of what Flox has been playing for the last 3 years. That's pretty heavy. Has anyone played a kendama for 3 years? I'm sure you have plenty of kendamas that have lasted those 3 years, but are you it doesn't say that he's consecutively playing it, but it might seem like it due to the fact his stalls are unmatched by any player. And that could possibly be because most of us have too many kendamas. And then we buy a new kendama, so we put the other one down. And these tamas that could get even grippier, the bevel, we put it away. He's been playing for the past 3 years. Weights, dimensions, shapes, and wood quality form the basis to create the seemingly impossible tricks of Mr. Flox. Stay tuned to discover how you can become a master of balance. They are sold out. I did not pick one up, but they are sold out. Very interesting to see. I'm very interested to know about like how exactly special is it? It's a Natty Beach complete. You can get plenty of those on different types of, brand companies' websites. Do we do that? I would say majority of us don't. Why? Because we want sticky paint. It's all about getting that lunar balance. The first thing people do when you get a new kendama is you sit it on lunar and you admire on how good or shitty the lunar balance is. So if you're going to be getting this kind of kendama or any natty, like maybe you would do that, but I would think that you wouldn't even go out and purchase a natty. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. They sold out. That's awesome. Amazing also to think about the amount of people who picked up one of these kendamas. Again, because I think that most of us will not buy a natty kendama. And then here you go. It's a pro version. So it's also like risky move if we're looking at it from a marketing business kind of standpoint, from the origins to put it out, as well as the Flox to be saying like, yeah, let's go with this. It's very, very specific. It's almost on the same plane of Adrian Esteban's pro shape from GT. Now that's just a normal shape kendama. Like it's not normal. There's grooves in it. The shape has changed, yes, but overall, it's not like you have to play string tricks you don't have to do string tricks to play that kendama. You could just buy it and slay it like a normal kendama. Any case, congrats, Flox. An amazing magician, again, sorcerer, dude that I've always wanted to learn more about. Maybe I need to, get him on the nerds or some shit. But congrats. Moving on to the next one. Hey, it's my old mug and Rod Dama's mug too. We did a live stream here in my room, in my studio, celebrating the Nerds anniversary. It's 4 years. Rod had a lot of extra time in Japan, as he usually does. So I said, yo, dude, come over, hang out, spend the night. Let's create something. Let's do some stuff now that you're here. It's been 3 fucking years since you've been in Japan. And usually Rod is like spending like half the year in Japan with how much he comes and stays. So it's been a long time and I was excited to have him. Luckily, he had some extra time. He hung out. We did a 3-hour talk, guys. 3-hour live stream. Maybe you caught it here on Instagram. Recorded the whole thing just recently, released it as a full episode that you can listen to in audio format as podcast, and as well as on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. The full video is up, full 3 hours, and it's like 290 something, pretty much 3 hours of us just talking, answering questions. Which reminds me, hey, at the end of weekly Dama news, per usual, I do some Q&A. So if you have any questions, use that little question tool right there. And I will be hitting it up at the end of this, usually run about an hour. Let me grab a water, which I remember it's right over here. But yeah, 4 years. Didn't even think about it. He was here, hung out, and I was like, all right, let's just hang out, drink beers and stuff. Maybe, record a Dama Nerds edit. That's not in the works right now. We filmed. Got a lot of editing to do on other projects and stuff, but it's there. Did that. And then as we were just hanging out, and I was like, dude, I think it is our anniversary. I'm horrible with remembering all those types of things. That's why I'm never like on it to be like, yeah, we're not like Chrome releasing birthday Damas, but you know what? It is really dope that they do that stuff. And I say that I should get more on top of that ball of being able to celebrate and give something back to the community who's given me so much. So, and Rod as well. But we did a live anniversary episode. It's up right now. And, it was only like, look at this shit, 177 minutes? It's like a fucking movie. But you're sitting down with the nerds, hanging out with two buds, no guests, just me and Rod, shooting the Dama shit for 3 hours. So I said, this can not only live on Instagram because no one's going to be staying on Instagram for that long. So it's up as a podcast. Go check it out. Download it. And hey, if you have extra time when you're there, leave a comment or a review, I should say, for the podcast. So, it kind of like gives it a little more activity, just shoots it out to other people. Hopefully they can see it as well. Tell a friend, tell a nerd about it if they don't know about it. Any case, that happened. So that's dope. Another one is, oh shit, Engi Kendama. Out of nothing but kendama. So here we go. Oh, hey. Nope. Went way far. Oh shit, I forgot about that announcement. Okay, here we go. We're going to be doing some Japanese news right here. Okay. Engi Kendama, which is a kendama brand out of Osaka. I believe they're not Nagoya? I think they're Osaka. Nothing but kendama is their shop brand. It's Hyogo. I was way off. It's Kansai. Maybe you've heard me and Rod, the nerds, talking about a group called the Itami Dojo. Yes, like dojo, karate dojo, the Itami Dojo. And this dojo is a place where they craft and create ridiculously honed kendama players. Interestingly enough, more of the women's side are the strong players in their team. So, we have people like Lumina from Deal With It. We have Yukie Yayoi, who is not any player for anything. Here's because they're adults now, they're like 20 or something. And then so any case, it's a group down there, Hyogo. There is a cafe / kendama place where you can just jam, retail shop called Nothing But Kendama. And they had a brand called Engi Kendama. Here it is. Simple, basic kendamas, nothing special. But hey, they were pushing, creating stuff, had shapes that are of age right now. Big cups. You got your long ass strings. You got your bearing. You got the your nice rubbery ass matte paint. I don't think they did. They stayed mostly in the rubbery side. But they are deciding to close their shop. Actually, no, not close shop. Let me fix that up. I don't think they're closing their shop. I think their shop is going to stay up. But Engi Kendama, their kendama brand, is going to stop. So Engi Kendama, let's see, it's all Japanese. I'm trying to scan through the shit. So by March, the end of March, they will be finishing up and there will be no more being produced after that time. So if you ever wanted to get a piece of Engi history, I forgot how long they were doing it. Man, my voice is getting a little raspy, I feel. Any case, so that's we see kendama companies come and go. In the past, it happened more frequently, and recently, since the COVID times and stuff, there's a lot of competitions that have been happening, and I see a lot more sponsors of groups or smaller companies that I'm like, I don't know about these people. So that's what happens. But hopefully they still have their shop, Nothing But Kendama. So that is a place, if you're traveling around Japan at any time and point, you can go there. Because Sulab's not here anymore. Talking about Sulab, so I'm jumping in the timeline, Sulab had I think as the year started, Sulab did a live stream and they talked about their future for Sulab. And they were, Sue and Ayaka, his wife, were talking about how they are no longer have a retail shop, but of course they will still continue to make their brand, make kendamas, and just sell fully online. But they will be doing events frequently. So every month they said they're going to be in Kawagoe, in Saitama, right here, holding events. And they just held one on the 7th, this past Saturday, a meetup. Really, really cool in a nice, dope spot in the older part of town. Really cool to see the players still in this area have a place to gather and play kendama, get nerdy over kendama, and Sue's still doing it. So really excited about that. So we'll still have a place to do it, to play kendama every month. And on top of that, he will be going every month. His goal is to go to a different place in Japan and hold an event like this. I don't know if it's going to be like an actual, like a full-blown event with like competition type stuff. There's probably going to be something a little bit, I would assume, But it's really cool to see like this, almost like a traveling kind of circus going down. I know High Receipts did that. Oh, do I have High Receipts in here? I know High Receipts did that, and they were traveling around, hitting up different places. Soma is from Hokkaido, so they went up there to his area and did an event over there. They went to Nagano, where Gloken is based. They did events over there. I don't have a post from them. Okay, let me just say it right now so I don't forget. Brace yourself. High Receipts. The highly talked about, anticipated super group, super team here in Japan, has posted that they will be only making one video this year, one edit this year, and that's it. They have been creating amazing YouTube videos. Now, albeit they're not the longest, which I'm a fan of, but still, cinematography, the tricks, the vibes, immaculate, so great. And they've, transitioned some of those into their Instagram as well. Man, my throat is so shit. I was excited. That's what created the hype of them posting, jamming all the time, throwing out ridiculous tricks, just having a good time. And now we see this post of them creating one video for this year, and that's it. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's really dope because Wenatchee Kendama team, they created a kendama movie. There's other brands, Chrome and stuff, that created movies. But here's one for Japan, for the Japanese players, for them to call their own. And I believe I don't remember right now, but I believe that even in the post, it says like throwback will be a pretty much homage to the OGs in the game. So I'm guessing, we have no idea, it's January of 2023. I'm guessing they're going to be going out. That they're going to be going out and filming this entire year. I don't know when they're going to stop. and then someone's going to grab all that shit, put it on his computer. It's going to be, man, I hope he's got a big old hard drive, and create a kendama movie. I would like to say it's going to be like premiering probably around Catch and Flow the end of this year. Hopefully they get like event. I have no idea, guys. This is all just coming out of my brain right now. This is what I'm guessing. This is what I'm hoping. It would be amazing. They're making one video. They got to do something big. Going back to it, we're still talking about stuff. I'm trying to find my mic. Where is it? Sorry about shit that's happening in Japan. Honey laundry. You guys remember the honey laundry? We're talking about the super group of the dudes bros here in Japan, High Receipts. Then in March of this year, March, Honey Laundry came out. Super group of the girl players, women players here in Japan. We have a sleuth. I think I've used that word before. I'm going to stop using that. A grip of people, a grip of these girls who just slay. And then just in December, right before Christmas, the 23rd, Nonoka, Rin. So Nonoka from Sweets Kendama, Rin from X Kusa, now Seoul, Kendama Moon from Seoul, and Jam Kari Misu from Terra have decided to leave Honey Laundry. It just says in English and in Japanese, so each of us will do our best. Thank you so much. Please continue to support. They were Honey Laundry because there are 8 players, and 8 in Japanese is hachi, and ha, you can read it as ha, so ha, that's why it says hani, okay? Now they're at 4. 4 is a very unlucky number in Japan. Why? Because you read it as shi, yon. Shi also, if you change the kanji, means death. This is an unlucky number that a lot of people don't like. In North American, Western countries, we talk about, number 13, unlucky, 7, lucky. 4 is like, 13 times 4. You don't want that. So we'll see what happens with Honey Laundry. But from looking at the history when they were assembled to what they actually did, they made a few like really short videos here and there. Not sure exactly what they wanted to do with it. To maybe create more awareness of girl players. It was a good idea. They were all in like kind of different areas. They weren't like in one solid group so all the time. So maybe that's what made it difficult for them. But in any case, they split. And then, wait. Are they? I have 2. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. So those 4 left the team, and then shit, they made a follow-up post on the 24th saying that Honey Laundry is actually totally fizzled out completely. Thanks for the support. We're no longer... Oh, no. Yeah. Yukie, Lumina, and Nui. Sorry, it's been a short time supporting and not giving any expectations. From now on, we're going to try a lot more things with the remaining 4 people, so please support. Yes, so that's what it is. At this time, Yao Yukie. So, okay, Time Trick B. I'm sure you've seen that video float around. It was Yumi who had the fastest Time Trick B. But now Yukie is like getting like, I forgot what it was, like 17, 16 seconds or something. Fast shit. But her personal account has been unable to be logged in for 3 weeks. They won't be able to recover it probably. Another hacking that has happened. And who else? I think NYNE got hacked a while ago. Watch your shit, guys. Shit, I gotta talk about it. Better do it with my shit too. So Honey Laundry, Satch didn't go. Was hoping for more things to be coming out of that group that they created, but we'll see what happens with the Death Laundry. Yasu is pro. The full video came out. Dude knows what he wants, knows his style. Going full on 100%, and amazing player. So we'll see what happens, what Yasu comes out with this year. I believe I already talked about that, so I'm not sure why I saved that. In any case, let's check out the next one. Is a very interesting post from Chrome Kendama. One that I thought was, pretty a conversation that could be had. It says, what's the biggest selling point when shopping for a kendama? Is it the brand company that you're looking for, the shape, the wood type, or the paint style? 18% said brand company, 16% said paint style, 3% said wood, and shape took it at 63%. 63% of the people who voted. Now, how many people voted? Can't see it. All talked about what they think of when they are buying a new kendama. And that is something that they didn't even talk about design. For me, it's probably like 80%, no, 70% design, 20% shape, 10% paint. 0% brand, because I don't care what brand it is. If it's a good looking kendama, I'm gonna say, hey, that's a good looking kendama. Let me get that shit. Yeah, very interesting. What do you guys all think? Are you fans of the shape? Are you only looking at shape? Are you loyal to a company, and so you're pretty much just going with that one company? I kind of feel like that's one of the big things. I mean, Chrome Kendama has the craziest amounts of shapes right now out of all the brands. Variety. That's what Chrome has. Compared to the other ones, not as much of a variety. So very interesting to see that people are talking about shapes, but it lines up with what Chrome has. But I'm sure there's plenty of people who say like, yeah, shape is what I'm about. And I'm also all about Sweets Kendama's shapes. So I'm loyal then to Sweets. So then when does it become a difference? I wonder how many people decided to choose shape, and then they look at their collection, or if I would look at their collection and be like, oh wow, you have like mostly Sweets. It's like, well, because I like their shape. Okay, cool. But when it possibly can turn into when you're just following it because of the loyalty. It's like when you listen to a band and you're all about this one group so much. You're such a hardcore fan that you buy every album that comes out, and then a few years on as it goes, from their debut or second album that was ridiculously good, turns into a little bit different styling. Musicians, bands grow and mature as they get older and stuff, and sometimes fans are continuing to be fans of it, and sometimes people just listen and we're like, oh, I was just got the fucking shit tattooed on my arm, but hey, I kind of don't like the music anymore. But are you still a fan? Not sure. But in any case, shapes are changing a lot, so we'll see what happens. Continuing on, heavy hitter. Kendama USA releasing the Summit mod. From who? From what? That wasn't the man playing. Colin Sander climbed out up Mount, what was it? Tallest mountain in North America? Diablo, was it? Diablo? And Yeah, released a 30-minute video of him climbing. Released a video just for the kind of promotional video for the kendama itself. Really dope. I really like the aesthetic on the the colors that they have, the stripes along the spike on the base cup as well. Dama is like a little matte for me, but the Ken's beautiful. And an interesting to see a legend like this come back, make his footprint again. You know, you see what I did there? You know, climb mountains. There's a lot of snow and shit. Dope to see. Get ready for it, guys. Something big. Dominators. And cool to see him come again into the spotlight. Who else is going to come around? You know, I think there was a Maria kendama comp that went down that DUSD hosted in California. And I saw a video quickly, from Kelvin Wong's feed about him, you know, taking freestyle, I think, was it? Who'd I see in the judge seat? The judge seat? Okay, I see like DUSD. Then I see, Kenyatta on the side. Who's that in the middle? Does that make waves? I think waves. TJ Kolzik was in the mix too. I didn't do any more deep diving to see if that is 100% true. But hey, seeing the olds come back, still showing their presence, and I feel like there needs to be a little introduction possibly to the new round of kendama players who are seen right now in our community. Next one, Yamahi from Japan has become a Kendama Israel player, sponsored player. So Kendama Israel, we know that they have a few awesome players. And Tapia is one of their pro players. Tapia was double sponsor with Sue Lab. He came up with Sue and then went to ISR or pretty quickly when he was still young, and then just went with them at the same time. Recently, I think right after around Christmas time, he decided to step away from Sue Lab, but still buddies. You know, I went to the Sue Lab meetup this past Saturday, and Taki was there, throwing down 10 taps all the time. You know, he was there, fucking jackhammering it away. Yamahi is also was a Sue Lab flow player. I'm guessing he is stepped away completely now. And he took himself put himself into the competition that Kendama Israel had, looking for a new player to be sponsored here in Japan. And Tapia was the one kind of, I guess, to choose the player. So they made rounds of videos, edits, posting only on YouTube, and Yamahi won. So there you go. Going back to that whole, like, how do you become a sponsored player? It's connection. Connection is a strong part. It's not the only thing, but it's definitely a big thing. Definitely a strong point. Kelvin Wong won both freestyle and open. News from the nerd X Large, always coming in with different facts. If anyone's got something, you say, MJ, I don't think that's wrong. Fucking let me know. I'm open. Nerd out. I know, like CNN. Okay. So good on you, Yamahi. Hinge Kendama. You guys remember them? You know, there was every once in a while, there's booms, fads that happen within Kendama, and Hinge Kendama was one where they continued to, where they can kind of push the boundaries of what Kendama can do by cutting the shit in half and putting a hinge on it, like a door hinge, and adding a little magnet here to enhance it, and then sending it to pros and stuff and seeing what they can do with it. Very interesting. It was fun at the time. Is that something that you want to have as a normal player in Kendama? In your sesh bag? I would say probably not. Personally, I would not. But it is a fun kind of gag Kendama to just mess around with. But they've recently, if you've gone to their profile, everything was wiped out clear. I mean, this is a new one right here. Everything was clear. They had one post, which was just this with some binary at the bottom. And what I wanted to do was check out what the hell that binary says. And, oh shit. So, and I forgot to do that, but we're going to do that right now. But hold on, my computer's over here. Okay, spin you? Yeah. Okay. So, where's my mouse? Let's check out. Oh, no. Chrome? Google Chrome? Binary. How would I type this? Binary code? Translator. Oh shit, there's a binary code translator. Oh, but that doesn't make sense. No, text to binary converter? Oh, to binary. Can I switch it from binary to text? Yes, from binary to text. I can. Okay, here we go. So I need to input the text. So it's 00110010. See, this is how much of a nerd I am, everyone. Did anyone else do this? 1110 00110000 is, oh no, hold on. Convert. No, show it to me in text. Damn it. What the heck? Oh, okay. Chinese, Russian, Japanese, no. Where's English? Ukrainian? X user, what? European? What do you mean European? Celtic? Nordic? Hebrew? Is there no English? Damn it. Okay. Failed attempt to figure out what this means. I'm not going to go any further. Well, there you have it, guys. But any case, they did say that they're like, look out for something new. 3635 released some kendamas. Oh, this is something I don't have. The mural series. Purple wood. Probably, and then 2 types of maple woods. Out, really cool shape, really nice design over on the cups and stuff. But hey, there you go. There's a fucking hinge right there for you guys. Who knows how much they'll be pushing hinged kendamas more into different areas, different companies and stuff. $60. Includes US shipping. Only 3 of each design. Did you get a hinge? I wonder. You still about it? Next up for our fads within kendama news comes into turns to fucking inquire right here. Oh shit, I didn't save it. I just thought of it right now though. Cups. You guys remember that table tapping like cup type of game type shit that people were doing on the social for a while? Like people who didn't want to I guess dance because they thought they had to dance to do social media, like posting videos or some shit. And then someone was like, oh, you do this like cup type dance, so you don't gotta really dance, so you can be a part of it. Scrooge. So I think Easy, I'm not sure if I can say that he is the creator, but Easy made a version of that and has now kind of blown up a bit here in Japan. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. When I was talking about before, Nothing But Kendama, that Kendama cafe in Hyogo, Japan, they created a little contest where you have to post about you doing that, the fucking cup type dance tabletop shit with the kendama. Fads coming and going. Kendamas, they ain't going nowhere. No way. See my collection? She ain't going nowhere. I don't even think about selling them. As part of my pack rat hoarder type syndrome I have. This is actually not good. Here we go. New year, new edit, competition 2023. It's going down, guys. Right now, you have 1 month. It has already started. The ball is rolling January 1st to January 31st. That is your time to create a video, record tricks, put it on some whatever kind of device that you're going to be editing it, put it on YouTube, send the link over to Dama, who is organizing the whole shit, and you have a chance of winning something. Okay? What are you going to win? You don't know? Well, no, we don't know, but we do know what kind of categories you could be winning shit from. So that's what we're going to go through right now. The hell's yeah. People working on it today? Damn straight. Ezra, throw the question if you're still here in the question tool. I'll get to it. So I want to go through right now so we can all just look at it, the list. Because the list goes long. The list goes long. All right? Go on YouTube and you can check out a explanation, deep dive from Rod during our anniversary live that we did talking about the whole shit. Explaining it. And then, there's a Instagram post as well. But any case, here it is. First one, Origins. Their criteria is the Messenger Award. What is that? The team over at DAOs will be looking for a consistent contestant. This is just water. A contestant that best conveys the message behind their edit. Winners will receive a custom painted Dama and shirt courtesy of DAO. All right, well, let's look at the next one. Citadel Kendama out of Canada. Haven't heard from them in a bit. The Citadel Award. The guys over at Citadel Kendama are looking for overall video aesthetic vibes. And 2, innovation, both tricks and editing style. So great creative on those edits in order to be in the running for the Citadel Award. See, these, again, there's so many different types of awards. You could focus in on one thing or try to just touch here and there to, I think last time, there was a few people who specifically you saw in their edit, they were aiming for that award. They were aiming for that award. You can definitely tell. So this is a really interesting new way that you can play or have a kendama event competition happen, because you have more of an idea of what exactly the people who are giving out the prizes are looking for. Fucking Zawa. The fucking award. Who knows exactly what Zawa will be looking for, but he'll be watching and choosing his own fucking winner. More than a cup. More than just a cup and ball award from Cafe Kendama. Adam will be looking past his coffee mug directly at everything not kendama in your edit. So get creative for a chance at the kendama that is the kendama is more than just a ball and cup award. Rage Quit coming in. The Rage Quit Biggest Flex Award. They'll be watching for the biggest flex. So to hook them up with the person with some fresh gear. Here's my throat again. Hand plants coming in. Hand plant award. Hand plant homies will be looking out for best presentation and focus on Dama while playing and editing in between. I mean, that's just everything. Okay? But still dope. Sulab will be having an incredible trick award. You got an incredible trick? Like that recent one that Bonds did, the ghost wipe out of his butt? That's an incredible trick. I would say it's up there. Sulab squad will be looking out for the most original or eccentric trick. Shibui trick. So get those with okay. So that's Sulab. What is this? I can't read it. New lace. I thought it was just a black square. It's new lace. The Finnish Strong Award. New lace Kendama squad will be looking out for their best ender. So don't forget to finish strong on the combos. Now again, this is something that I had a conversation with Rod in our talks in our pod, that since there were so many, it could become difficult for the sponsors to kind of choose something. So then kind of gets a little generalized, right? I think. Because it's like, oh yeah, finish strong award. I guess that can mean different things, but if you just generally think, okay, just something that, good and spike. I think we're all going to be trying to do that in all of our tricks in these edits, okay? But hey, we'll see what happens with the results. Next one is from Spiffy Toys, Best Friend Award. I was amazed by the connection I made with people from the kendama community via their best friends, being pets, puppers, dogs. I would like to see a clip involving their best friends, dogs, cats, iguanas, ducks, penguins, etc. Anything. Be creative and have fun with them while playing kendama. All right. Next one, Grain Theory coming out. GT Advancement of the Meta Award. The GT squad is always been a driving force behind the advancement of kendama. They'll be looking out for some progression. Crom kendama. What we got? World Champ's Choice. The Chromies are leaving it up to their current world champ, Yasu. Oh, and it tells you what you get. Okay, well, that's cool. You just got to impress Yasu. Next one is from Alyssa. Alyssa's Otaku Award. She did this last time. Alyssa's going to be on the lookout for evidence of how much of an otaku you are, an anime nerd. Next one is, the list is we're going to end on this, guys, because this list just keeps on going. Kendama, ISR, the Synced Up Award. They'll be looking for how you use your song in your edit. Flowing with the beat and hitting that drop are going to get you their attention. Interesting. That is something I kind of did on the very first one. Next one, Clothe the World. Best Dressed Award. Okay, they're going to be looking at who has the best looking vibe or style. Next one, Serial Kendama. I'm just going to try blasting these now, guys. Best Post-Lace. Well, hold on. The Best Post-Lace Celebration Award. Oh, yeah. What are you going to do after you get that spike in, right? The homies at Serial Kendama are going to be watching for that smile, that oh my god face, that victory lap around the pool, and choosing their favorite for their award this year. Adrian Esteban, Strings. Adrian didn't see that coming award. Nice. He'll be looking out for those surprise enders. Oh, hey, we got the Sour Mash Award. Best Art. Oh, wait. The Art Beast Award. One and only Sour Mash will be looking for 3 art categories. Best Tattoo, Best Drawing, Best Photograph. There you go. That's something special, something different. Add that to the mix. Evo. They will be having the Evo Dama Shot Award. The homies at Evo will be looking for a good Dama shot. 6 shots a long way to be considered like a photo? Alcohol? Open? Pretty much for you to figure out. Deal with it, team choice. They'll be looking for the most diverse team. Oh, deal with it as most diverse team around, making anyone's their game. Blah, 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 blah. They'll be getting together and choosing their favorite. That's it. Nothing specific. So some of them are just like, okay, we don't know exactly specifically. So it's just our team award. Our team is just going to watch them and pretty much we'll choose who we think is the best. But what is the best? We don't know. Okay. I kind of like when there's a little bit more of something. Here we go. Like this. Kusa Lens Flare Award. They did this last time too. They'll be looking out for the editing and cinematography and lens flares. Next one we got 430 from Japan, as well as, come on, is it supposed to slide? Is it not going to slide? Oh, I guess I fixed it. And Jack Kendamas, they're both together from Nobu. Nobu Choice Award. He's going to choose a kendama he likes. Time Kendamas. I need more water. I finished it. They'll be looking for, what are they going to get? Best use of slow motion award. Okay, I like it, time. They're talking about time. There's the whole thing with the slow motion, slowing down time. I see you guys. Occult kendamas. They'll be looking for, what? The Occult Steez Award. The Occult Steez guys are, the Occult Kendama guys are going to be back looking out for steez. Don't be afraid to show your style. Okay, I was going to think about, like, Most Blood Award or something, occult, kind of, maybe most, like, candles or something. Just me. Glowcan. Had such a crappy picture, Glowcan. Come on. Glowcan Happy Reaction Award. Okay, get stoked to hit that trick. Get smiling all over your face. Get smiles all over your face. Smile. So you're going to edit, we're just smiling the whole time. Kendama Kente. Still Glowcan. It's interesting that they got one too. Kendama Kente Award. It's all about leveling up, giving beginners some goals to work towards. For their award, the Kendama Kente team will be looking for tricks from the beginner class and medal challenge class. So you got to do your research to find out what those tricks in those classes are. Colorado Kendama Non-Dama Hand Technique Award. All right, so switching over, using your non-dominant hand. Non-dominant hand, Fuck, go out and use your feet. Here we go. We got AKA Kendama's Natural Beauty Award. Ooh, looking for style and control. Somebody who will show that chill Kendama energy. Just relax. Fucking sip a margarita by the pool. Spike. Uzumaki. The Maki Award. How many times can you get rolled? Because Maki means, to be rolled in Japanese. Looking out for those spins, spirals, and general vibes for their winner. Spin spirals, I like that better. It's general vibes. It's like everyone's, I think, going to be looking for general vibes. But okay. Here we go. Soul Kendama, Soul Out of This World Award. The guys over at Soul have had this to say: we want our minds blown. The Soul team will vote on and pick a trick that we deem out of this world. Next up, we got Tara Smith's Choice Award. That's how it's been happening for the past couple of years that it's been going on. They're going to be choosing his favorite edit. Win a hand-made mini pill. Got my shit in there. Super dope. Forest Fire Customs got theirs. Close but No Cigar Award. Anyone who's gotten so close to a spike that you thought you had it and didn't, here's your chance to feel good about it. You're going to get something from them. Analog. My throat is going, guys. I don't know if I can finish this shit. That was it. Best Natty Line and the Most Unconventional Trick Award. Unconventional. Pushing the meta with GT, wowing us, wowing Adrian, Surprise Award. There's a lot that kind of like overlap, I feel. So is one person going to get all of this? Is there only going to be a few people who kind of shine? Or is everyone just going to try to pull out new tricks out of their ass to get one of these like amazing, new, innovative, surprising kendama trick awards? We'll see what happens. I will be doing... Oh, wait. Holy shit. Oh, you guys. And you guys, I've been reading last year's shits. Fuck. That was all last year's. So this year, god damn. Okay, we got Origins. God damn it. I'm not going to do that again. I can't. My throat's already killing. Origins, you got Quad in there now. You got AK. You got Lutzi's. That's a new one. Hand plants there again. Time Kendama's new logo there and there. Hinge Kendama's in there. I don't know what they'll be looking for. Damn it. Scratch all that shit that we just talked about. Erase that from your memories. But maybe some of them are still, prevalent. Unhinged Award from Hinge Kendama. You got Soul in there. Grain Theory. Kendama Kente within Glowcan. Sulab. Finlay. That's a new one. Kendama Israel. Vision. That's a new one. As well as 365 would be a new one. Kendrama, Kendama Depot are also two new ones that we didn't have from last year's comp. Go to your new edit comp Instagram account and look at all of them. You have to read them all to, if you're going to be taking part, which you all should, because making a kendama edit on YouTube, for me, is almost like a rite of passage. So, and in this case, yeah. Fuck. So in this case, it's you have a chance of winning some dope prizes at the same time. So be a part of it. If you're new or old to the game, get on it. That's it. My throat's going. We've hit our hour mark. Question time, Q&A. Here we go. We got one in there. The origins. Earth turn, check. What should I use? Original sync kendama. Sulab sync kendama. My mod. Took this one out of the relic box the other day. Here we go. Earth turn. Missed it. Now you know you just gotta. There we go. Was that on camera? You just gotta do it until you get it, because that's what kendama players do. Oh, the worst. Because that's the whole idea of us saying one last time. I can't even earth turn. My arm is weird. Sure, MJ. Blame it on the arm. This last one. Earth turned. That's it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Weekly Dama News. Thanks. Here's to another year. 2023. Going into it, every Sunday, I am here hanging out with everyone, talking about what has happened within Dama in the past week, or possibly longer. Just more places for everyone to congregate and get nerdy about kendama. Dama Nerds has got a new episode coming out soon. We just released the anniversary app. That was a special one. We recorded recently. I got one from October that I've been working on. Should be coming out soon. Be excited for it. I think it's pushing another 3 hours. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks for hanging out. Check out the podcast of Weekly Dama News. Go to YouTube, Weekly Dama News. Subscribe there. Leave comments and shit. You can watch this. You can scan a lot better than here on Instagram. It's just easier to do lives, and that's what everyone is. Thanks for everyone who's supporting. If you would like to support doing this all on my own, keeping it rolling, all the support of everyone. We're fully supported by everyone who is a part of this community and wants to, help me out, throwing me some dough here, or wants to be a supporter, patron to what I do. I'm super grateful for everyone who does that. So thank you so much. If you were thinking about it, check it out. The link is over here on Instagram or wherever. Kendertainment. Check that shit out. Would love if you did. That's it. Have a good one, everyone. Catch you all next week for another Dama weekly review. That's it. I'm out. Getting another fucking cup of water. Peace. Keep it clean.